Social media followers are overrated. Here's why. Now, when I first started on Twitter, I started as JK Molina and I was rising kind of this account. And I got to 10K, 20K, 30K, 40K followers. And my growth was like this. But then when you saw my sales growth, it was kind of stagnant. I didn't really make more money on month 7 than I made on month 12. So why did that happen? Technically, on Twitter, you could make per follower $1 a month. And that's kind of your okay at an online business if you're good at it. And I was absolutely not making that amount. I was doing way less. So I was like, okay, something's going on. And I realized there's so many other ways to monetize that we're not using, that we're not looking at. This video is so you can see which ways you can actually monetize. And I guarantee you'll find one that makes sense that you can make a lot of money with, and it's gonna be completely free. So let's get into it. When you begin, you kind of start selling info products, selling like ebooks and stuff. And don't get me wrong, that's a great way to make money because it's very leveraged. The way that works is you sell it once and you don't have to fulfill the service because you already sold it and it's kind of up to them to do it. They do it for you. You don't have to fulfill anything. But if you have a client business, then you have to fulfill it. But it's way higher ticket. It's like 1.5, 2K, 5K, 10K a month. Those are the ones we're gonna talk about as a first way, which is client business. I am convinced that if you're just starting an online business, the best business for you to start is client businesses because you don't really need a lot of clients to achieve something meaningful that can change your life. If you haven't started it, if you're wondering, maybe you're not making a lot of money at the moment, but if you have like 2 clients at 2.5K a month, that's 5K a month you're making. If you're just beginning, that is life-changing. I come from Guatemala. That's a third world country. I was making 5K a month. That's what executives in banks make. And they started 12 years for that shit. That's what I did getting 2 clients for ghostwriting on Twitter. So it's absolutely life-changing if you're first beginning. You can start that route and get client businesses. So if you're like, what, dude, like I can make $1 a month per follower, that's bullshit, right? People might say that. The other girl, a girl named Cashie, told me I got a ghostwriting client and she has 34 followers. So do the math, right? She's making even more, right? If you get more followers, you can use that as a leverage to use your personal brand and make more money because you can DM more people and you have that social proof. So there's that client business way. The other way you could do it is maybe you could go a little bit ahead and provide cohorts. Cohorts is a really good way to do it because it's kind of like group coaching. You get a lot of people in, let's say 10 people, right? And you charge them $500 a piece. And then you can get them on 4 calls, right? You're making $5,000 for 4 calls where you're teaching something that you build your account out of. So if I'm ghostwriter, right, I might run a cohort for 4 calls, $500 a piece, and then I can get 10 people, make 5K just teaching ghostwriting. What can you teach to people that would be worth $500? Chances are you already know something. Maybe if you built a business that's even lower than what you would charge, right? But still a good way to make money. The other one is partnerships, which is the one I've been using the most. I've been involved in 2 partnerships. Number 1 was with Ed Lattimore, which I was the builder. I created a product called the templates and Ed pushed it to his following. So together we made like $76,000 in a week. Insane. I know it's not as much as some ballers on Twitter which make like $100,000 a day or even more, but to me that was really special. And at the moment it was the most money I've made during that week. So it was like incredible for me. And maybe if you're listening to this, it might be life-changing to you because a builder is 1 and a seller is 1, but you combine it, it's 3. 1 + 1 = 3 when it comes to partnerships. And the other partnership I was involved with, it was Tweet Hunter. And that's where the roles were reversed. Tweet Hunter was a SaaS, a software as a service product that was already built. And I was the one that took it under my wing and I pushed it to my audience. So that's currently, as we speak, actually, let me tell you the growth during that week. We went from 5K to 15K MRR, monthly recurrent revenue, in 1 week. That's not bad. That's not bad for a SaaS product, I would say. Again, maybe I look back in a year and say, you know, that's peanuts, that's bullshit. But for now, that meant a lot to me. So there's partnerships where you can partner up with people who have strengths where you're weak. And on Twitter, there's plenty of them. If you have a big following, partner up with a quarter that's below you, right? If you have a great product and you think it would like just kill it on a niche where someone has a great Twitter influence, you combine it and you can make a lot of money together. Think outside the box and go to other people that are strong where you are weak. You can charge for coaching and kind of helping other people grow their accounts. And this does look like a pyramid scheme. In the beginning, it's like, okay, you're gonna grow your account and then you're gonna help other people grow their accounts. And that's completely fair. and I understand it, and it's a valid concern. But what if you just grew your account on, I don't know, dating? That's your niche, right? You teach people how to date. But then you can teach other people that are in fitness or an online business or whatever, and you can teach them what you learn. And you're not really doing a pyramid scheme, because then you're in dating, they're in fitness, that's completely different, or they're an online business, and you just teach them, right? You can use it as a coaching business, because if you grow, it's kind of that thing where when you grow a Twitter audience on something, that means two things: that you're good at that something, and that you're good at building an audience. And that's very important. That's very useful in today's day and age. Another one is you can launch your own product. That's very leveraged, right? You can launch a PDF, an ebook, a course, and you can place it at a high ticket or whatever you want to sell it for, and just sell it. Like if you have thousands of followers, someone's gonna buy, right? And you don't have to fulfill it. The other one is monthly newsletter that you could send, or a monthly thing. I sell a PDF, right? It's called the Molina letter. I send it every month. It takes me one sitting just to complete it, and I'll send it to paid subscribers, and they can just get that, where of course I'll include more value in it than my free newsletter, but it only takes me one sitting, and I can get recurrent revenue from people just getting in. You can charge $5, $7 a month, which is not that high, and you can get people on it. I've seen people charge $150 a month, like Ben Settle. I've seen people charge $50 a month. Choose your pricing. Another one, which is really interesting, and one that I want to get into, is communities. Communities are great because people trust you. They're there because they see something in you, and they want to listen to what you have to say. And how do you know that they want to listen to what you have to say? It's because they're paying you every month. So you get on that community and you build something around it. This is how NFT communities work. People get in there just because they're interested in a certain topic. They want a community to talk about it. We humans are community-centered social animals, and that's what we want. So the cool thing about that too is that once you have a community, it kind of makes everything else easier to sell, because you can sell your info product and they trust you. You can charge for promotions, which is the other point, and people trust you, which is if you have a big email list, if you have a big following, people will pay you big money to promote their stuff inside, right? Maybe you try a certain product that you like, you're a fitness influencer and you like the supplement, or you like the training program, and you're like, you know what, maybe I can share it to my audience and I'll take a cut, and you'll pay me a certain money to promote it, right, to my audience. That's another way. And the last one, and the most basic one, is affiliate marketing, which is if you like a product, you promote it for a cut. That's how you begin. So you can make money that way as well. Now, here are many ways you can use that to monetize your Twitter. There's many ways to do it. Don't just stick to info products. Don't just stick to affiliate marketing. Don't just stick to maybe a tiny community. You can run cohorts. You can get clients. You can run partnerships. If you're good at one area, right? If you're good at one area where someone else is weak, you can literally partner with anyone on Twitter, and you show them possible money that they could make. They're gonna say yes, just because you're good at creating that opportunity. You know that this is a thing. Maybe you tell them, dude, I love your email list. How about I pay you for an email? I like a promotion, right? And I'll write the email myself. So all you have to do is copy, paste, make money. That's a huge offer, right? They don't have to do anything and they get that benefit. So be creative, watch this video again and think, how many ways could I possibly monetize my Twitter? Making $1 per follower is absolutely possible, but you have to include, or it's better to include, several business models to see which one makes the most sense to what you want to make out of your Twitter, and how much time and effort are you willing to put in. Anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And if you could subscribe, I know this sounds like a dick. Every YouTuber says it, but it actually fucking helps, right? So I can get that feedback that this is working, and then I can provide more videos so I can make you more money. So I appreciate you anyway for watching up to here. Thank you for everything. Share it if you want. I'll see you in the next one. Adios, hermanos. Los quiero mucho. Saludos desde México. Adios.